Alpha, you know what time it is. Now let's jump into the video.
First we had transgender, men who identify as women, women who identify as men. They claim, the opposite gender of their birth gender because they feel they are trapped inside the wrong body. As a society, we accepted this. Then we got transracial. Rachel Dolezal, the white woman who...
How does someone get trapped inside the wrong body? As a man, if you feel like you are trapped inside the wrong body, you are trapped in a man's body, but you are supposed to be a woman, how do you know what it feels like to be a woman since you've never been a woman before? How do you know you are trapped inside the wrong body? Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't understand. Okay, for example, I as a man now, let's say I feel like I'm trapped in the wrong body, that I'm supposed to be a woman. Okay, cool, but how do I know what it feels like being a woman before I can decide and say, okay, I'm trapped in the wrong body? Like, come on, guys.
Tended to be black and even led a chapter of the NAACP until she was exposed and thrown out. She claimed she wasn't pretending to be black. She is black because she feels black. She's a black woman trapped in a white woman's body. She's trans.
How does it feel to be black? Like, I'm black, I'm African, like, I don't know what it feels like. Like, my color is black, like, okay, how does it feel? All I know is I'm a human. It's just my color. It's just the color that is different. Like, what does it feel like to be black? Except if I go through maybe like a racist shit. Maybe, for example, if I travel to the West, I go to Europe or America or whatever, and I experience maybe like a racist shit, then that's when I will know what it feels like to be black or to be someone that's not white. You get? So that's just it. Like, what other way does it feels like to be black? Because I don't really understand when these people say, I feel like I'm black, I feel like I'm white. What does it feel like to be white? What does it feel like to be black? We are all humans. It's just color. It's just like when you see a black bird, a white bird. Okay, for example, a white eagle or a black eagle. It's still an eagle. It's just the color. Like, look at mangoes, look at fruits. They have several colors, different colors. Like, they are still fruits at the end of the day. So I don't understand what it feels like to be black, what it feels like to be a man, what it feels like to be a woman when you are like, this is bullshit. This is all leftist narrative, man. This is crazy, guys. Osumi.
Racial, she says. As a society, we accepted this for the most part, except some liberals who claimed transracial is a thing, but Rachel Dolezal doesn't qualify because she's an imposter and a liar, and imposters and liars aren't entitled.
Transracial, transgender, transracial, trans, like everything trans. Man, this is crazy.
To their feelings or their identity. There's more. After transgender and transracial, we got transabled. Yeah, this one's really messed up. Physically healthy people who feel they should have been born disabled. A man in Great Britain cut off his arm because he felt like an amputee. A woman in North Carolina poured drain cleaner in her eyes because she felt blind. Transgender, transracial,
she poured acid, whatever, something in her eye because she felt blind. So she actually blinded herself. Someone cut his hand off because they felt like he's disabled. How does it feel to be disabled? I mean, this is crazy. Wow, where's the world going to? Like, what's happening to the world? This is crazy, man. This woke shit is really crazy. We should just stop all these things. Like, it's crazy, guys. Damn.
Transabled. Guess what's next? A grown man posting an ad on Craigslist wanting a nanny because he identifies as a baby. You can't make this stuff up.
I swear, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this shit up. Like Kevin Samuel will say, you can't make this shit up. Like, R.I.P. Kevin Samuel. You can't make this shit up. It's crazy. How can a grown-up man say he's identifying as a baby? Is what? I don't even know. Like, it's crazy.
Ridiculous? Perhaps, but who's to say anymore if that's how he feels? If a man can be a woman because he feels like one, if a white person can be a black person because she feels like one, if a healthy person can mutilate herself because she feels disabled, if a grown man can be a baby because he feels infantile, where does this end? Can a child be an adult because she feels like a grown-up? Can a teenager buy alcohol because he identifies as over 21 years of age? Can a grown man attend kindergarten because he identifies as a 6-year-old girl?
He identifies as over 21 years. He can buy a child can buy alcohol because he identifies as over 21 years. Like kilo day, like man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy.
Can a child spend the day at doggy daycare instead of school because the child feels like a canine? If not, why not? If a kid can be transgender because he feels like a girl, who are we to tell a child he must attend school or obey his parents or refuse him a beer when he orders one? You can't have it both ways. If children have a right to parents providing for them, and a man identifies as a child because he feels he is a child trapped in an adult body, and if we're playing by these twisted, disordered, ridiculous rules where illusion and emotions trump objective truth, aren't we violating his rights by refusing him the love and care and financial support every child deserves? Just something for liberals to think about before they push the boundaries of identity politics past the point of no return. When you sacrifice objectivity and reality like transgender, transracial, transabled, transspecies, transaged, you get cultural absurdity. And we promise to cover it every step of the way because it has only just begun.
Liberals are out of their mind, like for real, they are out of their mind. Where we did draw the line or draw the curtain on this their liberal ideologies, like being open-minded, being accepted, being acceptance, whatever. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know, man. It's wild out there in the West, man. It's wild out there.
Men do not menstruate. Only women menstruate. Now, you can call yourself whatever you want.
Cis men don't menstruate, but trans men do menstruate.
No,
Same as
But wait, like I don't understand who came up with this term for normal people, cis men, cis women. Who came up with it? Whoa, like came up with that word, cis men, cis women? Why can't we just say normal people or people like heterosexual people? Like it's crazy. Which one is cis men? When I was growing up, I never heard there was no such thing as the word cis, cis, cis men, cis women. This is crazy. This is bullshit. Bullshit.
non-binary people.
Only women.
Menstruating is not exclusive
Yes,
to
it
cis
is.
women. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
So explain to me as to why my body menstruated at
if
some
your
point
chromosomes are XX and you're young, you menstruate. If you're XY, you don't.
Correct, but what about trans men and non-binary?
They're
We're
not
excluding
men.
a whole group of people
They're
that
women dressed
menstruate.
as men. You are not a man.
This man said trans men are women dressed as men, and trans women are men dressed as women. Like this man is savage, is brutal. Oh, crazy.
Man. You can pretend to be a man, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Live your life. And tell me what a man is.
Well, what's a man to you? You define a man for me.
You have chromosomes that are X and Y. That's what a man is.
So why are we just looking at the science of this as an
The
example
science.
when we've learned sex and gender identity are they're completely different things.
They're not completely different
They are
things.
completely different.
Completely different words.
And
Sex is what you're born with, the sexual reproductive organs you have. Gender is what you identify with. They're completely
Well, I don't
different
accept that
things.
distinction. You have to argue for it. You're just giving a conclusion. You're just making it up.
Sex is what you are born with. Sex is what you are given at birth, while gender is something you identify as. Like Kilode, like what the fuck? Like I don't understand. Man, this thing is crazy. So sex and gender are two different things. You can identify with gender, but sex, you have no control over sex. That one is imposed on you at birth, but gender you can identify. Like oh, guys, crazy.
I'm not a damn dude.
What you
Stop
mean?
calling me dude. I'm not a dude.
You a dude?
No, I'm not. I've been taking hormones.
Ain't no
for
hormones
the
over
past
here,
5
no, bro.
years.
See, look, what you gotta understand is, you could have told me this. You feel me? Because like I told you,
But then you wouldn't have liked me.
Look, I mess with women. You feel me? That's what.
Okay, what actually happened here was that this guy was chatting up with this transgender woman online, I think on Facebook or something. So, but the guy thought he was actually chatting with a cis woman, like a regular woman. He didn't know it was a trans woman. So the guy was like, okay, chatting her up and everything, like conversing with her, trying to get with her and all that, like not knowing that he was actually talking to a transgender woman. So now they are now at this Jerry Springer show or something. R.I.P. Jerry Springer, man, that guy is a legend. I love Jerry Springer, like amazing show. Like it's so sad that as humans we just have to leave this world someday, but like his content is out there and his content will live after him, and that's what I'm reacting to Jerry Springer's content. So like it's amazing. It's a great guy. So back to the video. Like, so now they are Jerry Springer and they're trying to trash it out on Jerry Springer show. Like it's crazy.
I do. I love women. You know what I'm saying? I want to find me a woman one day. I don't want to find a dude. You feel me?
I'm not a dude.
I'm not. No. You feel me? Hey, y'all feel me? Though? None of I'm not with that.
I love women. I love women. I love women. It's crazy, like the way Americans speak their English. Like, oh, it's really funny. I love women. Funny.
I'm not with that.
I'm not a dude.
I don't know with that.
Yeah.
You been what?
I've been taking hormones for the past 5 years. That's changed my brain. That's changed my skin.
Some ignorant. You better be lucky you ain't do this to him, cause he would grab you and threw you across the street. You feel me?
Okay, that's. So, this is a reaction that you could get from someone who doesn't want this. That's probably why it's a good idea to just say flat out in the beginning.
Keep it real, dude.
Well, yeah, but there's no reason getting up. You wanted to meet someone that you had never met before.
I mean, you wouldn't have liked me if I would have told you from the beginning.
I told you about that karma. Stop talking to me, man.
I mean, this is fucked up. If you are transgender, just let them know from the beginning that you are a transgender woman, that you are not a cis woman. That will save you all this headache, all this trauma, all this stress. Like, it's crazy. I can't imagine myself going to like the West, going to like US, Canada, whatever, and I see a pretty girl and I'm like, whoa, what's up? I'm trying to get with her, while as she's a trans woman. Like, I would appreciate it if she would tell me up front that, hey, like in the course of our conversation, she'll let me know that she's trans. Okay, cool. Then it's up to me to decide if I want to continue. But you not telling me and you now like hide it from me and you let me go all the way. Maybe for example, when we are like in the room and we are like, it's go time, like it's about to go down, and I just open the whole thing and I see a dick there. God. God, I want to die. I'll be like, God, what's this? Like crazy. I want to die. Like, God, what's happening? Like, kilo day, like kilele, like what's this? I'll be shocked. Like, so you just have to tell people up front so they will know what they are getting themselves into. You can't just hide and say, okay, if I tell you up front, you might not want to be with me. That's deceptive. That's not cool. Tell them up front. There are some guys out there that actually that don't care, like Kevin Gates, guys like Kevin Gates, that they don't care if you are trans or whatever. They'll fuck with you. But there are other guys, there are people out there that, man, they are straight. They don't fuck with trans people, man. They don't do that shit. They like their cis women or they like their cis men. That's just it. So you just let them know. Stop that shit, man. Don't play that shit with me, man. Don't try that, please.
Ain't no point to talk to me no more. Well, you see how that went. Ain't no point.
We can try this.
Well, here's.
Oh, well, look at the guy's face. The guy's face is like ew, like ew. The guy's face is like poop. The guy's his face is like is giving that disgust, like man, this is crazy.
I don't know why you're making that face. It's not the emojis you were sending me, the heart eyes.
Bro, I see women emojis all the time. They women. You feel me?
I'm a woman.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. I'm a trans woman.
See, that makes it
There's a
worse.
man.
Okay.
A man has no hair.
I guarantee that's not your hair.
It's my hair.
I guarantee it's not yours.
It's my hair.
I guarantee it's not.
It's
I
my
guarantee
hair.
it's not. You feel me? Because I can see you. And I can see all the... I do want to snap. I want to tell you. You can tell.
Okay. It's not as if you two had any intimacy and you were tricked.
Never that.
Okay, well, okay, so basically you wanted to meet her, now you're meeting her and you're finding out that she was born a man, so you're not interested. But it's not like anything happened that...
Man, them pictures I sent, that's what happened. That made me feel nasty.
This guy has sent nude pictures to this trans woman. This guy has sent nude pictures to this trans woman. That's what you get for sending nude pictures to strangers you haven't met. That's what you get for sexting. This is crazy. This is crazy. Man, this is crazy, man. This transgender shit, man. Oh, boy, it's not nice at all, though, man. You people should just please tell us up front, I'm trans. Let us know what we're getting ourselves into. I could imagine the guy carrying his phone and just like snapping his dick, like snapping it and posting it, sending it to the girl, not knowing that he's a trans person. Wahala, wahala. Man, this is fucked up. This is fucked up, man. This is fucked up, man. No, this is not nice. This is not nice at all. Wahala, wahala.
You know what I'm saying?
We can try this. I mean, you're basically being ignorant. Like, we can try this.
No, you're ignorant for not telling me. You feel me?
But you wouldn't have told me before.
Exactly. And I wouldn't even be talking to you. You know?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
Be a gentleman.
What you talking about?
Okay, call me crazy, but I don't think this is going to work out. But in fairness, a response you could have is say, I'm sorry, I thought you were born a woman. I'm not interested in being with someone who's transgender. Nice meeting you, but no. You don't have to go out with her. Yeah, what I'm saying is, you don't want to go out with her, don't go out with her.
Oh, I'm not.
I understand.
That's over with. You seen that when I walked in the door.
Yeah, but...
It's over.
So, see, he doesn't, you know.
I feel like he's just still trying.
It ain't gonna happen. It really isn't gonna happen because he doesn't want to. Okay? We'll be back.
Man, shout out to Jerry Springer, man. R.I.P. Jerry Springer, man. I love that guy's show, man. Oh, so good. Like, I love Jerry Springer's show. Shout out to him, man. Guys, this is hilarious. Trans people out there, please just like let it be clear. Just if you meet if you're a trans woman, if you meet any guy out there, like let him know you are trans. Don't hide it. If someone is going to like you for being trans, he will, and if someone is not going to like you, he will move on. You get someone that likes you for who you are. You don't need to hide anything. This is crazy. Don't do that. It's not cool. It's not cool. I'm warning you, please don't try that with me. Like if I ever come to the West or wherever, like please don't do that. Don't do that with me, please. I'm begging. Don't do that. Oh man, this is so funny, guys. Click the like button. Click the subscribe button. This is crazy reacting to this video, man. Things are happening in the West, guys. Click the like button. Click the subscribe button. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think. Would you prefer for someone to tell you up front that is a trans person before actually getting in a relationship with them? Like, what would you prefer? Or wouldn't mind if they just withhold it, keep it to themselves until maybe you people have actually communicated, like gotten to a particular stage before they can open up to you? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. click the like button, subscribe to my channel, like support this channel, help me grow, and thank you very much for your watching. See you in the next one, guys. Peace.
Money, I want some more. Listen up, 1,000 problems I wanna solve. That's a lot. I bet the bitches I want to fuck, but that's enough. Life I choose 'cause I love.